Hello, YouTube. This is Largo64. A while back, another YouTuber, and I cannot remember now who, my memory's awful, suggested that I read a very famous old poem, Gunga Din by Rudyard Kipling. And I'm going to do that, trying to keep as faithful to the dialect as possible. We shall see how that turns out. Here it is, Gunga Din by Rudyard Kipling. You may talk of gin and beer when you're quartered safe out here, and you're sent to penny fights and Aldershot it. But when it comes to slaughter, you will do your work on water, and you'll lick the bloomin' boots of him that's got it. Now in Injia's sunny clime, where I used to spend my time, a servant of Her Majesty the Queen, of all them black-faced crew, the finest man I knew was our regimental bhisti, Gunga Din. He was Dean, 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 you limpin' lump of brick dust, Gunga Din. Aye, slippery, hitherao, water get it, penny low, you squidgy-nosed old idol, Gunga Din. The uniform he wore was nothing much before, and rather less than half of that behind. For a piece of twisty rag and a goatskin water bag was all the field equipment he could find. Where the sweatin' troop train lay and a-sidin' through the day, where the heat would make your bloomin' eyebrows crawl, we shouted, "Harry by!" till our throats were bricky dry. Then we whopped him 'cause he couldn't serve us all. It was Dean, Dean, Dean! You heathen, where the mischief have you been? You put some juldy on it, or I'll marrow you this minute if you don't fill up my helmet, Gunga Din. He would daunt and carry one till the longest day was done, and he didn't seem to know the use of fear. If we charged or broke or cut, you could bet your bloomin' nut he'd be waitin' 50 paces right flank rear. With his mussock on his back, he would skip with our attack and watch us till the bugles made retire. And for all his dirty-eyed, he was white, clear white inside, when he went to tend the wounded under fire. It was Dean, 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 with the bullets kicking dust spots on the green. When the cartridges ran out, you could hear the front files shout, "Hi, ammunition, mules, and Gunga Din!" I shan't forget the night when I dropped behind the fight with a bullet where my belt plate should have been. I was choking mad with thirst, and the man that spied me first was our good old grinning, grunting Gunga Din. He lifted up my head, and he plugged me where I bled, and he guv me off a pint of water green. It was crawling, and it stunk, but of all the drinks I've drunk, I'm gratefulest to one from Gunga Din. It was Dean, Dean, Dean! Here's a beggar with a bullet through his spleen. He's chawing up the ground, and he's kicking all around. For God's sake, get the water, Gunga Din. He carried me away to where a dooley lay, and a bullet come and drilled the beggar clean. He put me safe inside, and just before he died, "I hope you liked your drink," says Gunga Din. So I'll meet him later on at the place where he is gone, where it's always double drill and no canteen. He'll be squatting on the coals, giving drink to poor damned souls, and I'll get a swig in hell from Gunga Din. Yes, Dean, 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 you Lazarusian leather Gunga Din. Though I've belted you and flayed you, by the living God that made you, you're a better man than I am, Gunga Din.